Hangout time. It's the Sunday night discussion here. Mohammed, why do you have an image of Patrick Vieira holding up the Premier League trophy?
That helps me sleep at night.
Memories.
Okay. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. I think first of all, I think it would go amiss if we don't start with the obvious, which is Cameroon, AFCON champions, African champions, unlikely champions. So what do you really so what do you think about, or what do you think this means for Cameroon? I mean, are you surprised that they're champions? Do you feel that they could be back on their way back to replicating the heroics of in 1990? What's your thoughts on that?
They had a good tournament, but I think it's still too far to say they're gonna be something special in the World Cup or something like that. But they did a good job. To be honest, I never expected them to win it at all. I didn't even think they were gonna make it out of the group, but they just surprised everyone. I think the problem with them was usually being disorganized, but I think they sorted that out. So they should be way better than they were in the World Cup.
Oh, no, but I think my thing is that I think of the players who refused to go. Because I think they said there were like about 6 or 8 players who refused a call up. Because in my view, like people like Matip and so forth, they should never be allowed to play for Ghana again. Sorry, they should never be allowed to play for Cameroon ever again. You know,
100%.
yeah, because this just goes to show that look, these are guys who like I didn't think they'd even make it out of the groups, but I remember as well their manager Hugo Bruce. This is his first ever international tournament, and he's
Is
won.
he local? Is he a local manager?
No, he's not. So nice. Look. We can't have everything. Okay. We can't win
I,
it all. Okay. Look,
I,
baby steps, man. Baby steps.
I think they're
But
more of a team than they were
we've been
before. Because you look at the Eto days and Alex Song and all those guys. I think they were just relying on Eto doing something special all the
no,
time.
but what about Hector Cooper, man? Hector Cooper, like remember, he was the guy who was the manager of Valencia where they lost two straight finals back to back. And I think he's been in 5 or 6 cup finals and he's not won one, which is just look, man, that's just
Embarrassing.
that's not bad. But I think for Cameroon, again, like they weren't the best team. Both of them weren't the best teams. I thought DR Congo were probably overall the best team. They're the most exciting team, and Ghana were the biggest disappointment. Those guys were flipping garbage. But I mean, for Cameroon, look, man, I just think that it's an amazing story because nobody. Okay, it's not as to the extremity of Leicester City, but I love the story because nobody thought that they would win. They played as a team, and I just thought as well, like Benjamin Mukanja, I thought that guy was incredible. Let's get to the main big topic right now. So at the start, okay, not at the start of the season, but maybe a few months in, I said Liverpool would come top 4, and at one point I said Liverpool were actually were in the title race. That's what I said.
Hmm.
And correct me if I'm wrong. Liverpool are 1 point ahead of Man United.
I
Yes,
think you're correct.
definitely.
Yes.
So United are 6th, Liverpool are 5th. So let me ask you this: what has gone wrong with? Because I have my idea of what went wrong with Liverpool. What do you guys think has gone wrong with Liverpool?
I mean, one win in 10 matches, and that was against Plymouth. So, I mean, I think as soon as Mane left, I think they just went downhill. Plus, I think they're too tired to actually physically. I think they're knackered because you look at the way they play, high pressing, high energy. That's required in every match they're playing, and you can't do that for the whole. Even though they've got a thin squad as well, so I think they're
Yeah,
physically dead.
All right. So all right, what about you, Mane? What do you think has gone wrong with Liverpool?
yeah. I think their team depends too much on individuals, and it's not really a team. It's more if these three perform well, they're gonna do. It's kind of like Barcelona, but they're weaker. They're a horrible player. They're not. They're average or average to good players. That's the difference with them. But I think Liverpool need to change their structure because they're becoming too predictable. It's Mane, Lalana, and Firmino. If you stop those three, they pretty much can't do anything. And then their midfield is all right. Their defense is still shaky, and they don't play their best defenders. I don't know what's that about. Milner, a right back, is a joke. Matip doesn't play. Sako doesn't play. I mean, Klopp has to change his attitude towards players that he doesn't like.
But for me, I feel that. I mean, you guys are all right in your assessment, but you're missing one thing.
What's that?
January is a long month. I mean, what's it called? I believe January has 31 days. That's a window in which you can buy players. In the whole 31 days, Klopp did not buy one single defender. For me, that is. I don't know whether it's arrogance, it is ignorance, but for me, that is the biggest indictment. To not buy a single defender is shocking, absolutely shocking. Because again, unless you've got Lionel Messi in your team, you can't rely fully on an attack. You can't. If you've got Messi in your team, then you can have Cross the Clown and Jiminy Crickets in central defense for you. But Liverpool, you don't have a Messi in your team. So when those goals dry up and Storage and Alana are not putting those chances away, you need a defense to hold you. And Matip is the only guy who knows how to defend. Lovren is crap. Klein is on and off. Moreno is horrible.
I mean, Khan is having an awful season. Lucas should have been got. He should have got rid of at least 5 years ago. Should have got Lucas.
Yeah, I think the thing with Liverpool, they have to change their system. They're becoming too predictable, in my view. Because how do you lose to Hull City? I mean, that's just the guy probably watched some tape.
But the thing, man, is that this system got them in this position to begin with, and it is too risky to completely change your system in February. I think that they're still creating chances. It's just that they're not putting them away. So again, it's a case of they have to not change the system. They've got to make adjustments. They've got to make offensive adjustments, and they have to defend better. Because again, the goals they've conceded aren't amazing goals. If you're conceding amazing goals, fair enough.
Did you see that first Hull goal? That was purely down to their goalkeeper just flapping the ball.
Yeah, so, it's just bad, man. It's just extremely bad.
It's coming from a lot of individual mistakes and also defensive collective mistakes as well.
And look at Wolves, man. They're good. What
Klopp needs to do is change up the team entirely. Pick a new formation. Change
something. They don't have a lot of squad players.
No.
Yeah, I mean, who the hell do they have? I mean, they've got attack options, but.
Yeah, go back to a different formation or change something, because if it's not working, you have to move something.
Man, look. Okay. So, question here: will Liverpool make top 4? Yes or no?
I think they will. I still believe they will.
Yeah, I think so too. He has to change something, but.
Oh, so you still believe that they will make top 4?
Yes, I think they're still pretty good enough to do it. It's still not over completely. It's a matter of one game difference between second and not second. I mean third and sixth. It's less than 5 points, so it's still possible.
So what about you, Mama? Do you think that they'll make top 4 Liverpool?
Yeah, yes. I think Mane might need to spark something else. I mean, something for Liverpool again, because they desperately need him. And Firmino and Coutinho need to improve. But their defense is just atrocious.
Now, can I ask a quick question to you, Manny? Manny, I believe that it's time for a change. And by that, I mean it's time for you to upgrade your avatar. It's time for you to upgrade your avatar from that clown I see there to Gabriel Jesus.
It's because it's against Arsenal. That's why he's kept.
Yeah, because you're using that avatar for the past 6-7 months. So I don't even understand what you're doing. But guys, actually, can I please have my credits for preaching about Jesus? I was the first person to tell people that Jesus, watch out for this guy. So I want to be given credit, rightfully. And this Jesus guy, for me, I believe, guys, this guy is going to be the next big thing, 100%.
1000%. The guy's deadly, man. I mean, he can do everything.
He's a real deal. I mean, he has the physical aspect. He's good in the air. The only thing he needs to work on is his first touch. I mean, his first touch is not as good as should be. And I think he's a good striker. It could be a good striker because he has the most important things. But I still haven't seen the close control dribbling that Ronaldo had. But
no. I mean, I have, because I saw it for Brazil. But my biggest thing is that a 19-year-old is benching a established.
Rightfully so, man. I mean, rightfully so.
No, it's rightfully so because I think for Guardiola is because again, Jesus gives him so much money. I think Jesus plays the way in which Pep wants to play. As in,
Double H.
you look at how
Boom.
him, Sane, and Sterling all combine, and the way that in which they play, which is very technical. They're all very good on them. Because really, Aguero is a predator. You know,
The best part about Jesus is the way he knows how to finish the chances. Because City have a lot of crosses, like the games that they used to lose in November, December. So many balls going in. Aguero is not that kind of striker. He doesn't do the
Yeah,
cross from the
I
wing and
mean,
head it in.
you look at that.
Yeah,
You
he
look
doesn't
at
do
his
that.
first goal. That was just purely because he was hungry to get in there first.
yeah,
You
no
know.
instinct, amazing
Yeah.
instinct. You know.
Yes.
And
And
the
because I
second
think that's
one,
what, basically that's the key. Mohammed key in the other hand is that there's that hunger. It's with his age, his speed, his reaction. Because again, even for both goals, it's the hunger, and also for the second goal, reaction time.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
head of the ball, put the ball down. Who's the first? Because really, defenders should react quicker, but who's the first to react? He was the first to react to get there. So my thing is this: is that look, man, I said this. I think I said this maybe 2 weeks ago or a few. The only team that can challenge Chelsea for the title is Man City, not Tottenham, not anyone else. You know, they're the only team that can challenge them. 10 points is big. You know, 10 points in we're approaching mid-February right now. That's a sizable gap. So
I th-
I don't
I think Aguero is not a bad striker. It's just he's very limited in how you have to use him. It's like some strikers you have to use them a certain way or they don't use it at all. They look like crap if you use them. So that's Aguero. He needs to be given the ball in like through balls or directly on
yeah.
the ground. He's not.
Yeah. I don't think he's very good in link-up play, Aguero. That's
Oh no,
why
no,
they.
it's good. No,
That's why they're
yeah.
very. That's why they struggled with when he starts.
That's why, yeah, basically, which is what you guys are saying is like, of course, look, Aguero is a fantastic striker, but which is what Mane is saying that it's the right system. You see, and I don't think Aguero suits Guardiola's philosophy.
Yeah,
You know,
that's the.
I
That's
think
why.
that
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
so basically, I think like De Bruyne, Jesus, this and Sane, the way that they play is they're very good on the ball and they're very smart players and intricate players who are very good on the ball and they can do more on the ball. Aguero is a predator finisher striker. Hence, we remember Ibrahimovic didn't really work with Guardiola and Eto. That's why he even traded Eto with Ibrahimovic because Guardiola likes strikers who can play a lot with the ball because he likes the ball to move a lot. Aguero, basically, Jesus gives you far more footballing wise than what Aguero gives you. And I just don't think Guardiola likes the predator striker because he likes his front three to play a lot with the ball and to combine with each other very well so they can pretty much cut you open, walk in tight spaces and basically break you down. So, but I'm just so excited because I think this guy, I wish he was here last summer, but based off like transfers and everything, look, he has to come in January, but still, next few months, guys, I think this guy's going to flip and explode. I think this guy's going to rip this league open, man.
Double H. I think it's
Yeah.
a step in the right direction for Guardiola because he is the guy, because he has now a striker that can finish off the chances and fits into the system.
And the other thing too with Aguero, he's not really a lone striker. He's not very good as a lone striker most of the time. Because
And
if you
that's
see
why. Oh,
the times when City won the title, he used to always play Balotelli. He used to play with Dzeko, Negredo, Jovetic. He never plays alone. So that's the other thing.
Okay. So now let's now, Mohammed, are you emotionally ready to talk about this subject?
ooh, Arsenal, I take it.
Let's go.
Okay. First of all, I was made to look like a flipping fool. And let me just give my rationale for my prediction. My rationale for my pre-match analysis was that it's what Arsenal do. They will lose against a team they're not supposed to lose to, and then they'll win against a team that they will win to. So that was just what I thought would happen, that they would surprise everyone and they would actually beat Chelsea after losing to Watford.
Oh,
But I didn't realize how extremely horrendous Arsenal would be, because it's one thing for them to lose. That's fair enough. Like, that first half was a flipping joke. I mean, I was looking at 2-on-2, 3-on-3, and also as well, it's like for Wenger, it's like, mate, what are you? First of all, it's like, let's just soon start from the start. You're going up against the league leader. You're going up against the best defense. You have to play a recognized striker. Playing Sanchez as a striker there, it made no sense.
Well, to be fair to him, it did work in the first game against Chelsea, but that was when Chelsea were really poor. And I mean, when I first saw your video, I instantly knew Arsenal were screwed because any confidence I had kind of went as soon as I heard your prediction. And
Oh, God.
and I thought before their goal we were actually very good and we were playing some
No, it
positive
was
stuff.
an exciting game.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden they got their goal, and then our pressing went to bloody rubbish. It was basically, if you're gonna press, you have to press with some aggressive. It's either the ball or the man.
Wait, guys, one second, I'll be back. Keep talking. I need to get something.
Yes, dude.
Okay. Yeah, Mohammed. Don't worry. We are doing really bad. I mean, don't worry. You might beat us. Yeah, we're doing bad.
Don't encourage me, man. I'm already down.
No,
It just shows.
seriously.
Don't encourage me to start
why-
gaining
why-
confidence and then buying trash
Let
is
me,
5-0.
let me say something. While HH is away, Sterling is elite. Everyone watching this saying, "I'll take that in." You understand?
No. Let's talk about. Let me talk about what's going on right now in the Bundesliga, because I mean, with Bayern, it's Carlo Ancelotti.
We were discussing Arsenal, so I mean,
All right, okay,
we
all
might
right.
as well stay on topic.
Okay, then with Arsenal, I mean, against Chelsea, was anyone surprised? Was anyone surprised they lost?
No, I wasn't.
Not surprised that they lost. I was. So no, of course, like that's not a surprise. The biggest surprise was that was one of Arsenal's worst performances of the season. Like as Mohamed said, before 1-0, it was an exciting game. After 1-0, it's one of the worst Arsenal performances of the season. As in,
as we do, we collapsed in big games. So if we don't score, if we don't score first, that's it. It's game over for us. And
Mohamed, how is that possible? It's like because again, for Wenger, you're not helping your team by saying, "Oh, it was a foul for 1-0, and that's not." And obviously,
at the time, I
Like
didn't think.
always
I still think it's a foul, but I can understand why it's not given because it's like he has to go for that,
Yeah, Mohamed. Mohamed, we've all played football before. How else are you supposed to jump against an opposing player to win a headed ball? What else is he supposed
Plus,
to do?
Alonso was actually favored. Look, comparing heights and how the momentum.
And
was in
Mohamed,
his
I
favour,
bet you anything. If Koscielny or someone else was in there, they'll probably win. Because again, Marcos Alonso is not a very strong player. Just that Bellerin is a lot smaller and a lot lighter. So therefore, Bellerin against a Marcos Alonso, but you would side with Marcos Alonso, who is slightly a bigger frame. But Koscielny or Gabriel in there, 100% they win that header. Against Marcos Alonso, who is a lot weaker than them.
But actually, before the ball went in, I mean, the two centre backs positioning were awful. I mean, they were
where the
covering
hell were they?
They were covering for the left back foot. They were not doing
That's
their job
because
in the process.
They were both, they both ran to the left, leaving Bellerin alone by himself.
Against Diego Costa.
Yeah, look, man, it's just.
And also
Do you know what I find?
that clown Coquelin, he cost. He also was. He was
Mohamed, I'm gonna talk about Coquelin. Wait, Jujuman, hit me.
Yeah, do you know what the funny thing about Arsenal is? I don't know why their fans are getting upset. I mean, it's like they don't understand their pecking order. I mean, they were expecting they're not winning a trophy this year, next year, the next 20 years. So I don't know why everyone is upset.
That depends if Wenger is still there. So I mean, you shouldn't be saying stuff.
Yeah,
like
but
You get a new 2-year contract.
he's getting. I heard he's getting a new contract.
There's talks of Allegri, man. There's talks of Allegri coming.
Yeah,
Look,
right.
Jujuman, be very careful because this hangout could come back and haunt you if Arsenal do the unthinkable and defeat Bayern. So don't tempt me, bro.
Arsenal are not touching any trophy anytime soon. So they should just attend games and I don't know, just celebrate wins, I guess, or maybe
Yeah, like-
friendly.
No. But
Like
it's
a yeah,
happening.
We're talking away. Mane, hit go.
yeah, like I've always said, it's the same old Arsenal. Good for half a year, and then the rest of the year they just disappear. I don't know what Arsenal fans were expecting. I mean, it's never gonna happen. It's the same team, same manager. He never changes anything. 4-3-2-1 or whatever he plays, always the same thing.
I mean, for me, I just think that's like, I mean, but moving away from Arsenal, I think for Chelsea, unless something dramatically messed up happens,
Injuries.
I mean, just a question for you guys. I mean,
What?
looking at that second goal, Hazard's goal, was that more of brilliance or just an atrocious defending from Coquelin?
It's both. It's both.
As a midfielder, I'm expecting my central
It was
defensive
shocking
midfielder to
defending.
take out Hazard there.
I mean, I'll give you two things. I'll give you it's a bit of both. It's amazing from Hazard, but my gosh, Coquelin, because Hazard is not a very strong player. Coquelin, how do you get out-muscled by Hazard? That's bad. Remember, Coquelin, you're a defensive midfielder.
It's your job.
And as a defensive midfielder, you're supposed to be one of the strongest players on the pitch. So
he should have taken him out. Like, that's what you do in that situation. You just don't let him go. You know, he was shot like he was shot down from.
To be fair, like Mohammed, because I've been critical of Hazard, and I still question whether he's world class or not. But still, that's an amazing solo goal from the halfway line, and how he bamboozled Koscielny in and out. Let's just give it up to that guy. Like, I'll give him that G. I'll give him that G. You know, I'll give him that. I mean, that was a G. That was a. I mean, I'll just have to.
What about the
whole
third
game?
goal?
The third goal, check needs to go, man. The guy, he's finished.
I'm telling you, double agent right there. Double agent.
Look, man.
Check is finished, man.
That's a double agent. Maureen
I was listening to your podcast earlier, like a few podcasts ago, and you were saying Chuck is top 5 goalkeepers in the Prem. He's nowhere near, man. The guy is absolutely rubbish. He hasn't done anything since he came from Chelsea.
To be fair, Mohammed, what do you expect when you have that line in front of you? I mean, that's not a defense. This is just a bunch of run men.
Did you see that third goal, Juju? Did you see that?
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
He hasn't saved a penalty in like 12 attempts.
The other thing.
Yeah, but everyone goes through a rough patch. The one thing is, did you see what Hazard did to Koscielny? I mean, I don't.
It's not Koscielny. Did you see what he did to Coquelin?
Yeah, no.
Coquelin is supposed to be a man.
Had an amazing, like, let's be real here. Like, for me, I still, because people say, I hate when people are so quick to make conclusions after one game, which really annoys me. All because of one game, it doesn't mean that, therefore Hazard is now world class and he's not better than Sanchez. No. But in that game, 1000% Hazard easily was better than he was easily better than Sanchez in that.
I mean,
one.
That was probably the worst Alexis Sanchez performance in an Arsenal shirt.
Yeah, it was
easily the worst performance.
But Arsenal as a whole, like, crap. Like, it's not.
And you can see
somebody is world class because they have one moment in one game. I mean, it's not like one game determines how good somebody is.
Yeah.
Did you guys notice how whenever Alexis got the ball, he never passed his teammates? Because I think he lost trust in them. To be honest, I think he has zero trust in them.
And let's move deeper.
Ozil didn't disappear for once in a big game.
Ozil was probably the only decent performer in that game, to be honest.
True. He tried.
Hey, hello guys.
Let me ask
Can you give me a chance, boy?
Oh, his Cathedral.
Look, Cathedral, just chill. While in the middle of a discussion, let's just chill and then
and one thing, Double H. Let's not forget to talk about Champions League, like a preview if possible.
Okay, sure. No, because it's coming soon. Yeah, sure. Alexis Sanchez, is he gonna this summer? Does he stay or does he leave this summer?
He's leaving. He's leaving.
The contract, so
I have no idea, man.
He's leaving. This guy's a winner. Why would he stay at a club that?
Wait. When does his contract run out?
I think in 18 months. So he's still got about 1 year and a half to go. So
can I just put my opinion on this? my opinion is
But
Alexis.
of course we have to sell him if he's not gonna sign a
Alexis
contract.
is leaving. Ozil will stay. That's my verdict on the.
You know where he's gonna go, Mo? He's gonna make a quick switch to the best team in the league, City.
No way, honestly.
All Arsenal players dream
Oh
of.
no way he switches. I mean, he's not going to go to another club in Premier League. He'll never do that. No, he'll never do that.
Oh,
Why
I'm hearing
not?
rumors
Like,
about
that
him
would just
going to.
be-
What about him
It's-
to Atletico
He has a
Madrid?
history with Pep.
There's like
I mean,
rumors about
I
that.
don't see why not.
Yeah, no.
No, I
that's
don't.
definitely
I mean, that would take the piece. I mean, for me, because let's be real here, and I think Arsenal fans have got to be realistic. Sanchez is too good for that club, and Sanchez doesn't deserve the direction that club is going. Like under Wenger, these dudes are not. They're not going anywhere.
Double H,
It's
can
like
I
if
just
they're-
make a point? Can I just make a point?
Yes.
Actually, do you know, he's not too good for Arsenal. Arsenal Football Club are the 7th best club in the world financially and as a club. I think the problem is he's too good for Wenger. That's the issue there. Not the football club in itself.
I'm not sure if that makes any sense, but
I think it does. I think it
That
does.
makes
I
no
think it
sense.
does.
No,
Think
what
it
he's
does.
saying is that
No. All I'm to know, everything is part and parcel. It's about what Arsenal are right now. What Arsenal are right now are a team managed by Wenger, who only come top 4, have not won the league title in 6, 7, 8, 9 years.
Decade.
11 years, 12 years.
and there's talks of Wenger signing an extension. So I'm not
It's a
sure.
two-year two-year contract.
So I'm not sure if he's actually gonna stay because
No,
there's-
I mean that's.
I don't
having
see
it
any
back.
progress. I don't see any progress with Wenger in charge.
No, he's definitely gone. Ozil's
He's
staying.
just he's keeping the owners happy, so that's what he's there for. He's like a puppet.
Yeah, because
You know,
he was top
you know
4,
what,
and that's
Lexa,
what matters.
If he doesn't get top 4, I can see him leaving.
He's getting top 4 though. So I mean, there's no. It's guaranteed.
If you want him to leave, you better hope he doesn't get top 4 then.
Okay, wait. Can I ask another quick question? I mean, I don't know whether you guys know. Do Man City play another top 4 team again this season?
Yes,
Yeah,
they play us at home. They play Arsenal as well.
They play us too.
They play Arsenal.
So
at home.
they've played Chelsea twice.
They have,
No,
they
I think they still have Chelsea again.
Yeah, they still have Chelsea to play.
At the bridge.
So they still have Chelsea. Do they still have United?
Yeah.
And Arsenal.
And Arsenal.
all
and
those,
Arsenal.
all those games are in the same month.
Oh, they're
Plus the
screwed.
monitor.
Okay, look,
And the Champions League begins, so they're fucked.
Okay, let me. Okay. Let me just. Okay, because you know what? To retrace my point, I said that Tottenham, Arsenal, those guys are irrelevant. Like Liverpool, not like forget that. City are the only team who can beat them. So let's just do the maths. 10 points. City have to play Chelsea.
15 games left.
City have
So
to play
10
United.
points.
City have to play Arsenal. It's unlikely, but guys, this is the Premier League, and crazy things can happen. Because let me be real with you guys, Chelsea are playing. They're playing well. They look supreme as a team, but I don't. That defense still looks shaky. And
So
if Chelsea
you're
go on
agreeing with-
and win,
You're agreeing with what I said last week, basically.
Guys, I mean, no one's testing that defense. Cahill and David Luiz are not
All
great.
right,
These guys
my
are not
question
great.
Like I think Spurs are the only team that actually can beat these guys.
does that show either how bad the coaches of should we give credit to Chelsea or because it looks like they're just walking the league? I mean, should we give credit to Chelsea or say that the coaches everyone is just inferior to Conte? Should we say that or because they just walk in the league and there's no competition? I mean, it's horrible.
no. To be honest, I believe that it's really like Conte. It's a tactical masterclass from Conte. You know, I mean, what Conte is doing is absolutely incredible because again, like he is bringing in tactics. It's because again, the key thing is this, man, is he changed it up. He was the guy that changed the formation. Formation wasn't working, and he changed it. And since that change, they've been winning. So, and what was that change? That change comes from the manager. That formation
Guys,
change.
I mean,
You know the crazy part is he only has like 15 squad players, and he's winning the league with that.
Guys,
That's
I
the
mean,
crazy part.
this is a disgrace because you look at Arsene Wenger. I mean, he hasn't changed the formation in like 12 years. And Conte, he's changed that. Conte has changed it. He knew that formation wasn't working at the start of the season. Like, what did he play? 4-2-3-1, and he knew it wasn't working, so he switched it instantly. And they've gained success. Wenger hasn't changed it for like 12 years, and he's still sticking with it. It's a joke.
But I still don't believe that's enough of an excuse. The manager changing, because look at the defenders. Look at the
every player
defenders. Conte.
Every player is comfortable in that position. They train every week, and they have enough time to do that because they don't have Champions League games.
That's still not enough of an excuse because it's.
I think
it's not an excuse, but I'm just saying like this.
Like if you look at Pep and Mourinho, they should be competing for the title with the squads they have, and they're failing so far.
Yeah, I think.
No. For me, I think you have to give. I give like almost 90%, like 80-something% credit to Conte because
no, you can't do that. What about the other managers?
I just did 80%. That's exactly what I just said.
No, you have to blame the other manager for not delivering. They have much better squads than Chelsea, and
it's not even over yet. Come on.
Have you seen you're calling Cahill a world-class defender?
No, I'm saying the other team.
Are you kidding me? No,
I'm saying
the very fact that yes, Conte is a freak of nature who can cover the whole thing. The very fact that he has 2 clowns as defenders, and those guys have managed to be so good defensively. That's coaching.
How does that have anything to do with the manager? Isn't it the defenders playing well?
No. It's coaching. It's coaching because trust me, I always feared him going to a 3-man defense, but I think on that training ground, Conte has said, "Look, man, I am going to teach you how to defend in the Italian way, where it's about positioning." Hence why these guys are nowhere near as good as Barzagli, Bonucci, Chiellini, the best trio of defenders that we've probably ever seen in the modern game. But he is trying to make them mimic Bonucci, Barzagli, and Chiellini, i.e., Italian defending. It's about positioning and reading the game. Again, they're not. Hence why I said they're not amazing. That's why the worst indictment is that teams have not fully exposed them.
So which teams can expose them? Like City,
Tottenham already have.
Tottenham,
like besides Tottenham,
are the only team who can really stretch them.
No, besides Tottenham, which teams can expose them?
City exposed
I can only think
them
of City.
the other time, but the one goal De Bruyne hit the post that changed everything.
De Bruyne should have scored that. I mean, Man City did expose them, to be honest.
Man City outplayed them.
The 2 teams that have really exposed that defense have been City and Tottenham. Tottenham successfully so, i.e. beating them, and City, they just didn't take their chances. But
they still play against each other. So
Luiz and Cahill are not the greatest defenders in the world. They're not.
David Luiz is actually being nominated for a Player of the Season.
Can I ask you a question? If Conte was the manager of Arsenal and Wenger was manager of Chelsea,
they'd be doing a lot better than they are right now. Easy.
Would there be a reverse role and Arsenal would win the league? And
what I can say is we'd be doing a lot more better than what
and
we
the
are
other
currently.
thing, Arsenal,
at least challenging.
Why did you loan out Jack Wilshere? He's your best midfielder.
He's better than Ramsey. I didn't agree with. He's better than Ramsey
because apparently he needed game time.
Ramsey needs game time.
Why would you play middle again, Ramsey? I mean, that guy he's never gonna make it. I mean,
he's one of the worst players I've ever seen, man.
Yeah, he's
easy, man. What? Come on.
No,
he's terrible. He's a terrible player, man.
You have to be an Arsenal fan.
Ramsey's not gonna be in a world-class team.
He should be starting for a mid-table team, to be honest.
West Ham or something like that.
Well, should we talk about relegation, Leicester?
Wait, did you guys talk about United?
We get to Champions League, man. Let's like Mohammed just remember my point. Save this hangout or save this tweet or whatever you want.
Save this interview.
Here it goes. You'll remember.
Save
no,
this
dude, they're not getting.
Leicester City, based in Leicester, are going to get relegated. That
Definitely.
Fact.
Definitely.
I repeat.
They're not. No, Leicester. Who's getting relegated?
Leicester City Football Club are going to get relegated.
No, there's
Guys,
three teams that are worse than them. There's
Do
no way
you guys want to hear some stats
Can we get
about
Mahrez, please?
Leicester? They've lost 13 games. They've won 5. Oh my god, it's
Can we
ridiculous.
get Mahrez?
And they're 1 point off relegation zone.
Is it because would you say it's because of losing Conte to Chelsea?
Definitely.
It's not solely on Conte because Vardy, Mahrez are not
Yeah.
performing, and the rest of the players.
It's the second season syndrome. I mean, after the second season, everyone figured out how they really won the league. So everyone has
Long
caught
ball
up.
to Vardy.
mean, It's okay. You know what? It's 3 things. First thing, remember when they won the season, Vardy had an unprecedented first 11, 12 games, scoring all those goals. He's not been scoring many goals. Second thing, guys, Conte is the most underrated football player on the planet. This guy's effectiveness, how much he covers an entire pitch, how versatile he is
he better than
scary and awesome.
Nainggolan?
Watch him closely. This is what this guy does over 90 minutes is incredible. So to lose a player like that, massive. Third, for Ranieri, I think someone mentioned it as well. Whenever you win a title one season, the second season is always going to be tougher, and you have to change things up. But I think also as well, defensively they've been horrible. Defensively, they're amazing last season. Amazing. Defensively, they've been horrible. They made so many.
Yeah, Morgan and Huth have gone back to being championship defenders. So
Yeah.
They were always championship defenders.
I mean,
No.
Nainggolan I rate more than Kante, but that's my opinion.
So I mean, no. Look, I mean, as I said, save this tweet. They're going to get relegated. Okay, Champions League. I mean, so Champions League gets back on I think February 14th, February 15th.
Finally.
And I want to just put something out here, because Napoli. I think Napoli lost. I mean, I think they scored 7 Gs in the last game or something.
Yeah,
right?
7-1. 7-1.
Yep, 7 is against
7-1.
Bologna or something like that.
Hey, how rude!
Yo,
How
oh
rude!
yeah.
Oh, Bologna!
Hampton scored a hat trick also.
Respect, man. The
Hampton scored a hat trick.
Yeah, you got no.
it would have been more easier saying Granada Elche.
Man, seriously, Juju, man, I was about to actually put you out of that. Man, that's very rude.
Do you even know who they are, Double H?
Yes, Bologna. They used to have a people that called them Signori back in the day, back in the 90s. And I used to use them on a management game way back in the day. So, Bologna, those guys. Basically, they're
Very, very good team.
your typical mid-table. They're your typical mid-table team.
So they're not like an Elche or Granada.
No. Basically, they're like West Brom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, West Brom would never
they're
concede 7 goals. Let's be real.
Can we?
Well, look, it's a bad look. It's a bad day at the office. But okay. I think that Napoli can cause Real Madrid some issues.
Definitely.
Because
Here we go again.
when that draw was made, I was like, okay, it's pretty much straightforward Real Madrid. But remember, that was before Real Madrid had lost to Celta Vigo.
Yeah.
And all these kind of people. So I feel that basically I've changed my tune on that. I think that could be a lot closer. And I think Barcelona might baptize PSG twice.
Damn.
I'm not sure about that.
I think
PSG are playing much better so far.
PSG
I
will
don't,
lose
no,
twice, but-
because I think Messi has woken up.
And
I think Messi
PSG
has woken up. So
Yeah.
And you know what? That's what I was about to add. You know what? I might fear that Madrid might go trophyless. Because they're out of the Copa del Rey.
No, they're winning La Liga. They're winning La Liga.
Look, they're
I
out of.
wouldn't say that.
No, they're
They're
out
like
of Copa del
1 point ahead or something like that.
The chances of winning back to Champions League is nearly impossible. So 2 trophies are out of discussion. And La Liga, how many points? Is it 4? Plus
They have 2 games. They have 2
1
games
point
in hand.
ahead and
They
2
have
games in hand because the game today was postponed.
Plus, I think Bale's coming back in February or something.
See, they just if I was Madrid, I would focus on the league because they have to pick one because it doesn't look good. It doesn't because if they mess up in La Liga,
Man, I said
Sorry to shock.
that don't try and sell me. Oh, we won 2 Champions League titles, so it doesn't matter. It is embarrassing and disgraceful that it's been how many years and you haven't won your own.
It's I think it's 1 league title in 9 years.
It's about to be 9 years.
And can people remind me who was the manager who won them their last league title? Can you say his name?
No, I refuse.
That was Ronaldo's best season as a Madrid player. So yeah.
Can you say his name? Who was the manager? Who?
You know what's funny?
Mourinho.
I don't hate Mourinho anymore now that he's not at Chelsea.
Can you honestly tell me that Madrid's team's good? Because I really don't think the squad's very good.
Cathedral.
They have the best squad in the world.
They've got a guy called Benzema, the guy.
Wait, Benzema is actually not really that good anyways.
That guy's finished. Benzema is finished.
Crap.
They're in transition.
Morata, Marcelo, Sergio Ramos.
They're in transition, mate.
These are world class.
Let's just be honest.
They have a solid defense, keeper average. The
Aging star player.
forward, I mean, Bale is the only forward. Midfield it's Cruz. Yeah, they have a strong midfield except the wingers Vasquez and the.
Yeah, they need Bale back ASAP.
Yeah,
that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
When Bale's back, La Liga is locked down.
No. To be honest, man, Barcelona, because Barcelona, I think they've now gotten into that scary point now.
It's like
have you seen Neymar? He's playing unreal Neymar.
Yeah, it's like 2015.
I'm getting very.
Neymar's been balling.
PSG might need to forfeit. They might need to forfeit.
Sorry to shock.
If Don Lucho wins the treble, are we admitting to the Hall?
Don Lucho.
Sorry to shock people, but Napoli and Arsenal are going through.
You're gonna get kicked out, man. Don't say
I'm just saying, honestly, that's my opinion.
All right, Cathedral, my thinking now. So tell me exactly, if you don't give me a proper footballing reason as to why you feel Arsenal will beat Bayern Munich, I will boot you out of this.
Oh my god.
So tell me.
Arsenal.
Why do you feel Arsenal will beat Bayern Munich?
Arsenal always perform at home against the Champions League teams. If you look over from Barcelona 2-1, 2-2 against Barcelona, Bayern Munich as well, we've done well against them. So that's why I feel we'll get a very good result at our grounds, like we always do. We always perform in the games. Away will be tricky, but I think that I've just got this little fit. It's just a feeling. I can't really give you any facts.
And you know what? And you know what, Cathedral? It's, I mean, Carlo Ancelotti doesn't know what he's doing. I mean, we are playing really bad. I'm telling you, it's not even funny. Because, I mean, let me just transition to the problems. It's Mola has not been playing good and he still starts. I don't know why. And then they have Renato Sanchez on the bench, and even though Mola is playing really bad, and I mean the team is just go. I mean without Thiago, it's. I mean, hopefully Boateng comes back because that defense is horrible. Seriously, it is horrible. It is bad. It is bad.
So who's playing in defense? Is it Hummels and?
Yeah, they're too slow. I mean, they're too slow and it's shaky.
No, Digimon is right because Mats Hummels is a liability. Mats Hummels is a liability because.
Oh my god! Wow. So you don't actually remember Hummels.
Welbeck, Walcott, and Alexis up front.
It's like you know what, man. The thing about Hummels is that I think on the ball he's amazing on the ball. He rivals Bonucci. He's amazing on the ball, and sometimes he can be good defensively. But there's just times where he goes to these spells where literally he makes the worst mistakes. Like in World Cup 2014, him and Boateng were the best defensive partnership. But there are just these games where literally he is awkward, he's slow to react, and he just makes so many mistakes. So if Arsenal,
he does occasionally do that. Yes.
Basically, Arsenal, with how quick they are, play that quick football and they can get in their flow and their rhythm.
Was Zilic playing in behind number 10 role, feeding in Walcott, Welbeck and Sanchez? That would kill.
But put it this way. If Wenger is thick enough to play Sanchez as a striker, not play a recognized striker, then just forfeit the game then. Because you can't.
The only The only thing Arsenal need to worry about is Lewandowski. He's good. Him and Thiago and what's the
Douglas.
other guy? Yeah,
What about Robin?
Douglas Costa always ruins us, man.
yeah.
Guy
but
last year,
the problem with Robin is he cuts in. He does not cross to Lewandowski. So if you have Robin and Ribery, they isolate Lewandowski because he cannot. They do not cross. They just go for
Yeah.
it themselves. So the guy just stands there and he does nothing. So if in order to do well, they have to start Douglas Costa and
Yeah.
just make his job to cross. Just his job just to cross now and cross because with and they need to because it's really bad. I'm telling you guys. Ask any Bayern fan. It's not going well.
I think
It's not
more-
going well.
I think the best way to do it is if we imply a lot of pace in
Cannot-
behind with
Even-
Walcott,
even if
Alexis,
Arsenal-
Yeah.
and Welbeck.
Arsenal
Will-
are gonna
And just make the midfield very tight. Even like
Shaka.
Ramsey is really good in these kind of games because he's very good defensively.
I think Shaka midfield with
Ramsey.
Village.
Ramsey.
Like
did you
he
say?
was last year because against Bayern he was actually very good.
Shaka
He actually
and
was
Napoli.
he was very
I don't believe
disciplined.
that.
No,
I
he
don't
was.
believe
He was.
that.
I just think
But I
Welbeck
still
will rip
think
him an
Bayern
Arsenal.
will
man.
win easily.
I think
mean,
Welbeck
I don't
will rip
think
him another
Arsenal
Arsenal.
get that.
Basically, to be honest, I think like it's weird though because I will still say Bayern should win that, but I feel Arsenal will cause Bayern problems. But if you look at it, the bigger picture, I mean, Bayern just have too many killers they can bring in. So even if they're playing badly in the game, Douglas Costa can score a 40-yarder out of nothing.
Yeah.
Lewandowski can just do something by himself. Like only Sanchez is the only guy who can, let's say, individually do something out of nothing.
How about Shaka?
Yeah,
Bayern have
and
four,
Ozil
five of
disappears in big games.
So even
so
if
that
Bayern
doesn't
play
count.
badly, they can still win.
Yeah, that's true. Double it.
That's
has
the
been-
thing. That's the thing. Yeah, you're right.
We're just winning based on individual talent. As a team, we're not playing really good.
That's the thing. Yes.
Arsenal counter-attack them. They'll finish.
Running out. I'm telling you, our luck is running out. We can.
If Arsenal
What
counter-attack,
about the other
they're
games?
finished. They're finished. They counter-attack. Absolutely.
But like, guys, I'll say it again, man. It's like if Messi and Neymar they click,
It's over.
that's the thing, man. It's as simple as that because like it sounds so cheap and it's almost like cheating because you feel like you have to have a whole team functioning. Hence why I say that is why Messi, this guy is not a joke. And if Messi and Neymar start clicking, Cannibal can always get you a G if he's interested. But if Neymar and Messi start clicking, like that's a problem. The reason why Barcelona have been struggling is because Messi and Neymar just haven't been at their best. When they're at their best, it doesn't matter what's behind them in the defense. Although I still think that no Dani Alves is an issue. That loss of Dani Alves and the fact that they have not replaced Dani Alves is an issue. But guys, I mean, come on. But you know what? As I say this, man, I mean, can Drax play in the Champions League? Oh, he can't. For PSG.
He can. I think
He cannot.
Because if he can, I think Drax can pop something off. I think Drax can.
Wolfsburg were they in the Champions League this year? I don't think they
What
were.
about Di Maria?
So I think he's available.
Yeah.
Yes,
Compare
Cavani.
PSG squad with Barcelona squad. It's embarrassing.
Cavani
man.
doesn't do
Barcelona
the
have got
job.
no one, man.
He does-
Cavani's gonna bottle it though. Cavani bottles these games, man.
Yeah, and also Cavani is allergic to scoring goals. So
Yeah.
He makes
Probably
amazing
the
runs, though, man.
when you have that, what the hell can you do, man? Okay, so basically, final thing before I am pop off. Champions League. If you were to pick a winner right now, based on who is playing the best right now, who would you pick based on form right now?
No one. I don't know, man.
Mohammed, that's my answer.
I'll go with Bayern.
No.
Based on form.
No way.
Not on form, just because of Carlo Ancelotti.
It's always every year, but they never win. So
No, but basically that's the key thing. Like my question is based on form right now.
Juventus, my friend.
Like
Juventus are going to win
Juventus
it.
are not gonna win it.
Juventus are going
I
to
would
win it.
I would
Listen to his
probably
words.
go Barcelona, Man City,
Listen
or
to his words. Dybala, Higuain.
Real
Watch
Madrid
this, watch
again.
this.
Actually, not Real Madrid. Screw
wait. So Man City are playing Monaco.
Yep.
Yeah, they're gonna go through that.
That's a hard game. Yeah,
That's going to be a tough game, man. Monaco, their form right now is crazy.
City will. And with can Jesus play in the Champions League?
Yes, he can.
Yes, he was included.
City,
Even,
City will swipe them.
We're getting gassed over a 19-year-old. Come on, man. I mean,
that's a hard game, guys.
I am. Yes, I am.
it will be a hard game too. Actually, that will be a tough game because
I reckon, yeah, Monaco tough, man.
no,
I don't
they
know
scored
why
the most goals.
It's
They
a bit
scored the
tough,
most
but I
goals.
think eventually City will beat
Because these guys,
Monaco are very organized, and I think
They have 60. They have like 60 goals in the league. They've scored most
Yeah,
of the
exactly.
top 5
They-
leagues. They're scoring goals for fun.
Bernardo Silva, I mean, Lamar, I mean, they got some decent players.
No, guys, man. This Champions League is going to be real. Like, this is going to be a lot of fun, man. I think this is probably the most excited I've been for a second round because there's so many good matches.
Yeah, true. And do you know what? Do you know which match I would like to see?
Leicester Sevilla. Oh my god.
That's going to be
let me put this out, man. Who's gonna
Sevilla
get
Napoli.
beat
That would be a great semi or quarter.
No, guys. Leicester City, guys, it could get scary because I think they could get reinstated in one leg and they could get revolutionized in another leg. That's how bad it could be because I think Sevilla could really embarrass them. Look, if you lose 3-0 to United, a team who are 6th in the flipping Premier League, what do you think is going to happen to a team who are like
We're 2 points off top 4. We're 2 points off.
when you look at their Champions League form, it's like they're a different team. It's like when they go to Champions League,
They haven't played anyone good, man.
They wanna
FC
make
Porto has
history.
been the
They
only
want
decent
to
team,
make
man.
History in Europe.
Mane, you make them sound like they've been performing.
Mane,
against
don't you dare give Leicester a shred of hope. They have no hope. Even if my name is just half, I'm saying they have no hope against Sevilla.
Dark horse.
Okay, I'll say they have a chance
Dark
if they
horse.
do it. If they even tie a game, I think they have a chance. Come on.
Nah, man. Okay,
Wait,
look, guys,
who-
I will see you guys next Sunday,
Blake,
man,
you-
for
you're
a
doing-
full-on
you're
proper
doing-
Champions League preview. Peace. I'm out.